K1, if you have a K1 visa that's been approved, what happens next? So for individuals who have been approved for a K1 visa, and I want to provide a little bit more clarity on that because I know a lot of people on our Facebook group and our YouTube channel have some confusion about what actually happens next. And so the I-129F application, that petition that you file with immigration, that's what you're sending immigration to show you have a real relationship. When that petition is approved, that's just immigration saying, yes, we see that you have a real relationship and we're approving your petition. That's not actually the visa though. The K1 visa is what is issued at the interview. So once you have your approved I-129F petition, then the National Visa Center will send you a notification with your case number for the U.S. Embassy or consulate where your case will be processed and where you will have your interview. You'll have to take some other steps in that process to have the interview scheduled, and we discuss that in other separate videos. But basically, I want to focus on fast forward. You've had your interview. You'll receive a visa, the actual K1 fiancé visa, in your passport. And with that visa, there will be an expiration date on that visa, and you need to enter the United States well before that expires. Because it's only a one-time entry visa, and you have to enter before then, and then you have to get married within 90 days, and then file for a green card application. So I think a lot of people in our Facebook group, what we're seeing, the confusion is that I have my K1 fiance visa, it's been issued. What do I do next? There's a lot of people who are confusing the steps in the K1 visa process with the steps and the CR1 spouse visa process. And so a lot of people have been asking, I need to be able to pay my visa fee to enter the United States. That doesn't happen on a K1 fiancé visa. You pay a fee before your appointment and to have your interview scheduled, but there isn't an additional fee to pay before entering the United States. And then once you arrive in the United States, you have to marry within 90 days, as I mentioned. And then you also need to file as soon as possible after getting married, preferably before your visa expires. You have to file another application for your green card. And you definitely, what we do here at our office for our clients is when we know that the visa has been approved, we work with our clients to find out, okay, when will you be coming to the US and when will you be getting married? And we start preparing the green card application right away. So that way, right after the marriage, we can update the application with the marriage certificate and get it sent out right away for the green card application and the work permit. Because you definitely want to do that before your visa expires, so you're not here without documents. You're not accumulating something called unlawful presence. So those are the main things that happen after you receive your K1 fiancé visa approval. You will enter the United States, you'll get married within 90 days, and you'll file your green card application with the work permit application as soon as possible. Something else I wanted to clarify, there's a rumor or there's some confusion is that people think that once their fiancé enters the United States on a K1 visa that they have to leave before the visa expires. And so don't do that because it's a one-time entry and you don't want to leave and then not be able to complete the process. You'd have to start over. So if you have a K1 fiancé visa, get married in 90 days and file your green card application. And of course, if you need help with your application, we'd be happy to assist you, and you can schedule an appointment to talk to our attorneys. But hopefully that gives you some clarity about what happens next after that fiancé visa approval.